Welcome back, trainers. So we are going to go over how to solo Gengar with Shadow Ball and Alakazam with Shadow Ball raid bosses and the Pokemon I like to use. Now there's many options out there that you can pick, Gyarados, Bite, and Crunch, but I'm going to focus on Gengar and Tyranitar specifically because they do the most damage, hardest hitting, and well, I like them a lot. So let's jump into this. Now I do use Groudon and Lugia for this specific Gengar right here. Tyranitar would have been a much better option. I was just messing around there. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a look at Gengar's attack, and then we'll take a look at Tyranitar. So Gengar's sitting at 261 attack, rank 12. Wow, pretty nice. Defense 156, stamina 120. Now let's go ahead and look at Tyranitar with an attack of 251, rank 16, defense 212, stamina 200. So Tyranitar is a lot beefier for sure. Gengar is holding the #1 spot for attack in this position right here. So the move that you're going to want, good luck. Hopefully you have this, but Shadow Claw on your Gengar. If you don't have that, excuse me, if you don't have that, Hex works perfectly fine. It's just Shadow Claw is a beast of an attack, so fast. And then obviously you're going to want Shadow Ball on your Gengar. With Tyranitar, you're going to want Bite and Crunch, and that is it. With these Pokemon, you will be able to solo these Pokemon in the raid. But keep in mind, if this is focusing on Shadow Ball, if it has Focus Blast, Tyranitar is going to get wrecked in one hit. If you do not dodge, it's one and done. All right. So with that said, you know, that's about it. If you want, I don't know if you're going to really want to use a Gengar against a Shadow Ball Gengar. If you're good at dodging, then it's going to work perfectly fine. It's only going to last a few dodges and then it's going to be done. If you do not dodge with a Shadow Ball Gengar or Alakazam, the Gengar is going to get taken out one hit, basically. So best moveset for Tyranitar, we're going to go over the moves Tyranitar, then Gengar. Tyranitar to the left, Bite, Crunch, Bite, Stone Edge, Bite, Fire Blast, Iron Tail, Crunch, Iron Tail, Stone Edge, Iron Tail, Fire Blast. And Gengar over here to the right, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Hex, Shadow Ball, Sucker Punch, Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw, Sludge Bomb, Shadow Claw, Dark Pulse, Shadow Claw, Focus Blast, Shadow Claw, Sludge Wave, and then there's Legacies. So you can see clearly Shadow Claw and Shadow Ball are the #1, especially Shadow Ball, because it's 100 damage plus stab. Could you imagine when it's foggy out? I would love it. It should have been foggy, I'd say about 4 or 5 times already during the day, and I could have been able to get that boost on ghost types, but it just stayed clear or partly cloudy or cloudy. But anyways, with that said, that's pretty much it. You can use all kinds of different Pokemon. I mean, you can get creative with it, but these ones specifically hit hard. But like I said, if you're going to be using the Gengar against these Alakazams and other Gengar raids with Shadow Ball, you will have to dodge. Otherwise, you're going to go down. There's going to be a few examples in here. But Tyranitar right here, on the other hand, this big boy or big girl, whatever gender your Tyranitar is, can take hits for days. They can take Shadow Ball after Shadow Ball. If you're going in with 2 Tyranitars and then a couple Gengars and then whatever else you have lined up, and the Tyranitars are your main hitters, the ones that you're relying on to do the most damage, I would recommend to not take every Shadow Ball hit. If you have a whole team of Tyranitars that are not completely maxed out, but pretty good powered up there, you can take the hits. You're just going to go quicker, because if you have all these Tyranitars and they can take the hits all day, you're going to get down to your last 2 Tyranitars and still be golden. So with that said, I hope this helped you out. Enjoy the rest of this video, and I will be catching you all later.